A kind of magic, a magic like sorcery perhaps, showing exactly where Bitcoin is, showing exactly what could happen next. I'll show you my secret indicator that unveils Bitcoin rhythm. This is the first time showing my secret weapon to everyone, and could be the last time as well, because after this video, only the club members will have updates like this. Are you ready? If yes, welcome to the Mad Crypto Club. My name is Marcus, I'm from Transylvania, and I'll show you my reality with no hype, hopium or bias. In today's video, I will share my secret magic indicator that will show you if Bitcoin is still in bull market or in bear market. Why it's secret? Because it's computing a lot of data. It's like having 5 indicators into one. Why it's magic? Because it's self-adapting to assets, not just Bitcoin, but also to dominances as well. So we'll discover today, once again, if we are in a bull market or bear market, but also when Bitcoin dominance will fall, so when the alt season will come. Let's start with the Bitcoin weekly chart. Below is the magic indicator. It's having exactly 3 lines, a green, a blue, and a red. It's showing exactly how Bitcoin breeds in short, medium, and long term. Simple but also so complicated to compute. The best case is when the green is above the blue and the blue above the red. That's the full bull case. That's the green area on the chart. When the green line is below the blue line and both above the red, then it's not so good, so we have a bearish situation into a bull. When the green is below the red is the worst possible scenario, is when Bitcoin decides to cool off for many months and later to fall in bear market. When green line crosses down 50, then the bear market starts. That's the orange area on the chart. When green line crosses up 50, then bear market ends. A bear market is not finished right after the bottom. That's the yellow area on the chart. That's a transition phase. What the blue line does? Well, this one is telling when the bull is starting. So when the blue line crosses up 50. Remember, when green is below blue, then the market is weak. It's bearish. That was the case in COVID crash, but also from late 2024 to late 2025, even if Bitcoin was rising. Where are we now? As I said, the bear ignite with green below red and confirmed with green below 50. Seeing the third arrow, we are not there yet. We are not in the bear market because all the lines are still above 50. A bear market start is shown with the first and second arrow on the indicator. So if this one is not a bear market, what it is? Let's go check on a lower time frame. On the 3 days chart, we see that the bottom forms when all 3 lines are below 20, like indicated by the first and second arrows. The third arrow is showing only green below 20, so indeed is a bottom. But what kind of bottom? Well, for me looks like the COVID crash bottom, like the one marked with the rectangle on the left. For more proofs, we'll check another time frame. On the 5-day chart, the first circle is showing the COVID crash bottom, and the second circle is showing an area where right now the market behaves the same. You can see that the green line and the blue line on both cases are not below 20. Those lines are below 20 only at cycle bottoms. So we are not there yet. So for me this one looks like a cycle reset, still being in a bull run, not yet in a bear market. Let's go back to the weekly chart. So different time frames are showing the same thing. This is not yet a bear market. Of course, if the green line falls below 50 on the weekly chart, then we'll start the bear market. But until then, my thesis remain the same. Like this correction is not the bear market bottom, it's just a cycle reset. So what will happen next if Bitcoin will recover? In that case, the green line will be the first to turn back up, eventually not having a fake out below 50. We'll go up and then cross up once again the blue line. Then later Bitcoin will find a cycle top. In most cases, when Bitcoin rises with the green from near 50, usually is doing a 4 or 5x from there. So let's see how this unfolds and how high Bitcoin can go. The question is, when we'll find the top? My take is somewhere in Q2 2027. The second question is, will we have an alt season? Let's check the Bitcoin dominance chart. BTCD on the weekly chart and the magic indicator that it's self-adapting for dominance. For simplicity, I'm showing previous cycle data and this cycle data only. You can see that when the green line crosses down 50, then Bitcoin dominance is having its last impulse up. That lasts 3 to 4 months. When the blue line crosses down 50, then marks the start of Bitcoin dominance drop to low 40s. That means alt season start. That's the area marked by the green circle. Alt season lasts until green line is below 20. That's the area marked by the red circle. On the right side, you can see where others were at that time, exploding between points 3 to 4. You can also see that playing alt season in the latest 2 years was risky, because green line and blue line were both above 50. Where are we now? Where are the lines now, the green line and the blue line? Well, this part is hidden. Sorry folks, this information will not be shared with the whole internet. It will be shared only with the Mad Crypto Club members, a handful of people only. But what I can tell you guys is that be prepared to be amazed, because when both green and blue lines will cross down 50, then will be no turning back, and alt season is going to be real. One worse scenario can happen though, like dominance to drop, but without alt season. That's the case of Bitcoin in a major crash and sell-off in stablecoins, but no rotation to alts. Never happened before, so I take it hard to happen, but still not impossible. That's why investing in alts should be your #1 risk management in crypto. Let me know in your comments when you believe the green line and blue line will cross down 50, and by when you think alt season will start. Many thanks for watching my video. Until next time, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and follow me on X. See you soon.